100 foods to eat before you die. I've been traveling and eating around the world, and here are the 100 foods you should eat before kicking the bucket. These are in no particular order, so add them to your food bucket list. Number 2, Tomita Ramen. Chuka Soba Tomita is considered by many, including myself, as the #1 best ramen shop in Japan. They were also featured in the documentary Ramen Heads. But to eat at this original establishment, which is the one I recommend, there's a catch. The ramen shop operates on a ticketing system, so you have to arrive early in the morning to purchase the food ticket from their ticket machine. Here's the process I followed to get a ticket at this very popular ramen shop.
Because it's a small shop with about 10 seats, getting in, it's not easy. They start handing out tickets at 7:30 in the morning. I got here today at 9:30 in the morning. And they gave me this and told me to come back at 12:30. So basically I have a 3-hour wait ahead of me, but I hear if you get here around noon or later, you're not getting in for the day. And this is just a weekday, so I'm thinking on a Saturday, you gotta be here at 7:30 in the morning or even earlier. I heard people start lining up sometimes at 6:30 in the morning.
Sitting down, so excited.
I'm outside again. Don't be early either. Just be here at the time they tell you to be here. Anyway, mistaken identity, all sorts of stuff. We'll go in the next round. And that's why they have the exclamation mark at the end, okay? Don't be late, also don't be early.
Tomita serves both ramen and tsukemen. I highly recommend their tsukemen, which are dipping noodles. That's what they're most famous for, and that will absolutely change your ramen loving life. Tomita-san makes the noodles and dipping broth fresh every single day, and the noodles are laid out beautifully. It's like he used a noodle comb. Every single strand is in place, and the taste and texture is just impeccable.
I'm sorry, is it Christmas morning today? Because that's how delightful I feel right now after that first bite of this incredible ramen. The noodle texture is so springy and chewy. The mouthfeel is almost unlike any other noodle I've ever had before. And this broth, it's a mixture. I think it tastes a little seafood, pork, and it is so incredibly creamy and satisfying. This is a pure euphoric experience right now. And the chashu. That might be the best piece of chashu I've ever had in a ramen restaurant, ever. That thing completely melts in your mouth. The smoky flavor is incredible. Outside, so incredibly fatty. The inside, chewy and porky. Everything is so tender. It goes perfectly with the chewy noodle texture. This I never had before. Oh, that is smoky. Make sure you get the extra order of meat when you come here. That tastes so clean and fatty and juicy. Everything that's good about pork was that piece of meat right there. This is the more lean piece of pork meat. That pig just bum rushed me with flavor. This is the smokiest piece of meat on this plate. Every single bite, everything complements the noodle and the broth right here. The lean pork. I cannot stress enough how flavorful and smoky every single piece of meat is. It's like the pigs themselves flew up to hog heaven and then flew back into your mouth. Everything is just playing supporting role to the best noodle broth combination ever.
If you don't want to go to the original location and watch Tomita-san do his magic, which I highly recommend you do at least once, there is another location open down the street. Doesn't have much wait, and you can enjoy the same delicious ramen and broth. And you don't have to wake up at 6 in the morning to go get a ramen ticket. But if you are ever in Japan, this ramen is 100% a must try.